Friends, welcome to another inspiration video. If you are new around these parts, I just wanted to take a minute to explain the inspiration videos. These are short videos that I share a quote and then comment on after. I usually say just a few things about it, and sometimes I'll relate it to an experience, but pretty much it's there for you to be inspired to take action to go and write. So today I'm going to share a quote from Chuck Wendig. And I've shared his quotes before. I actually really love his writing advice. It's a lot of like in your face kind of advice, but I enjoy his approach. So today's quote says, "What I'm trying to say is shut up and write. Your job is to write. Write like you don't give a damn about the publishing industry. Write like that. Write like you goddamn mean it, and you'll find success. Love what you write and write what you want, and you'll find the words come easy and the story comes correct. Don't worry right now so much about publishing. Worry about writing. The other part will always come after, but by God, the writing has to come first." And so I, before I go into that, I always say, I absolutely love that quote. And it's true. I do absolutely love that quote. I love a lot of the quotes that I share, else I wouldn't share them. But I love that last line. Writing has to come first. And don't worry about publishing, because again, this is something we talk about all the time, but we tend to focus on that part of it as writers, right? Even when other things get in the way, like fear, and then there's rejection, and then there's, negative people or negative environment, all of those different things, even when those things come into play, that essentially translate to us worrying about the end result, which often is publishing. And I think that sometimes we need to just take a step back and realize that we are writers first and foremost. And the thing that matters the most is that we get the words on the page. That is the only part of the industry that we can control. And so we have to keep doing it. We have to keep writing. It's that simple and that hard, I know. But when we get caught up on things like the outcome and how we're going to publish something, that seeps into our brains, right? And it causes a block. And I think if we can release some of that and just focus on the writing part of it, the actual getting the words down part of it, then we're all going to be okay. And I think we will all make it, because we're putting the thing that matters the most first, which is the writing. Okay, that's all I've got. I hope that you guys found this inspirational and that these videos are helping you. I want to thank you again. I always thank my patrons on these videos, but I will never stop thanking you guys. But thank you so much for being patrons. It has meant so much to the studio. So, and I know there are so many other things you can spend your money on, Starbucks, coffee, for one. So I hope you know how honored I feel that you are choosing to put however much you do into the studio instead of on something else. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. And I hope I will see you on the next inspiration video.